Yo, yo, yo. Another guitar lesson here for you guys. More phrasing, more phrasing. How do we develop and evolve our phrasing? So I've got a specific exercise for you that I want you guys to check out. So if you have your guitar with you, grab that and grab a metronome. We're going to set it to 90 beats per minute, and we're going to focus on eighth notes. So this exercise is going to help you with your phrasing, but it's also going to help you with your rhythm, your sense of timing, and we're going to just kind of start at it here. So 90 BPMs, we're going to be in A minor, just A minor pentatonic, keep it simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to play eighth note phrases. Okay, so for example, here would be an eighth notes are going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So make sure you can feel the eighth note pulse. Maybe you do this kind of thing. I'm just playing a muted string. So if I play an eighth note phrase, let's say there's an eighth note phrase, or just I'm only playing eighth notes. I'm just kind of like, think of it on like the rhythmic, you're kind of on a grid almost. You're just playing with the metronome, playing to the rhythm here. 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3. Maybe just play the same amount for a while. And this is going to force you to be in time. And it's also going to give you a specific length. So I'm just playing an eighth note pattern. Now, to make this more musical, what we can do is we can string a few together, and then we can also hold the last note. We don't have to stop staccato. We can let it hold, so we can hold the last note. So let's try that. We'll do a few phrases here. So let's check this out here. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Tried to repeat it. I think I got close. But anyway, so you get the idea. So I'm just playing that pentatonic scale, but I'm locked in eighth notes. Now, if you're having a hard time doing that, what you want to be able to do is just to play straight eighth notes constantly without stopping. So obviously you could play this scale up and down, but we want to get out of that. We want to be improvising. So start saying other things. Now, if you can't do that, then slow the metronome down and work at a slower tempo. Because what happens is ultimately, if you can play streaming eighth, that's basically that. It's one long phrase right there, right? Then all I have to do is stop and hold a note every once in a while. Kind of like I was earlier. Again, just feeling the eighth notes, stop every once in a while, hold a note. And this is a kind of a mechanical way to go about it, very robotic. But over time, what you'll start doing is you'll start adding feel to it. So let's say I'll add a little feel here to the last note I'm playing. So like get a little vibrato. Okay, so you know it's gonna be maybe feel a little mechanical at first, but once you start getting into the flow, it's gonna be real nice. So I'll just show you kind of also how this sounds with a backing track real quick. So I encourage you to now be mindful of the backing track. This is really important. If it's a swing backing track, then the straight eighth notes are gonna feel, they're not gonna, probably not gonna work that great. So make sure it's something with a straight feel. So I've got just this funk backing track at 90 BPMs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so that's all eighth notes there. Da da 2 and 3 and 4 and da 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 da. So anyway, quick little lesson here. Get your metronome out. Practice those eighth notes. If you have any questions about this exercise, hit me up. Let me know. Also, don't be afraid to slow your metronome down. Very important. If you're just not up to speed, if it's not sounding good, if it's overwhelming, just slow that thing down. All right. I hope you guys are having a great day. Peace.